Good morning, everyone. This is Farron Gallen at Daytona Toyota. Farron Gallen sells cars. Wanted to do a quick video. I hadn't done this video on this topic in probably about 7 years. And the video the topic on this video is why buy Toyota, okay? And obviously, when people are looking for a vehicle, whether it's new or used, the first thing that comes to mind is price. How much am I paying for the vehicle? And, price is very important, but it's not the only economic component of owning a car. And I know the first thing people, shop. I mean, I've been doing this going on 11 years, and first thing people are looking for is, what's the price? What's the price? Can you get this price? Can you get that? And that's, important, but across different manufacturers, you do have different qualities. Now, I will say this, there's really nobody making a bad car in terms of 0 miles, say to 70,000 miles, okay? Most of your cars today, through technology, are gonna get 70,000 miles, generally problem free, okay, for the most part. You may have, 2 or 3 things, and I'm talking about all manufacturers. But where the sheep and the goat is separated is when you get above 75,000 miles and owning a vehicle for 5 or more years, then things begin to separate. And maybe this doesn't apply to you. Maybe you buy a car every 3 years and before it clicks over 70,000 miles. But I would say the vast majority of people are trying to get a return as much as they can on the money they spent buying a vehicle. And obviously, all cars depreciate. So you're trying to get as much use out of it as possible. But back to the video, why you buy a Toyota? Well, in general, buying a car has more than just a component of pricing, okay? Hear me out. You also have the cost of maintenance, which can vary a lot between manufacturers, okay? And people don't even consider that. For the most part, with Toyotas, particularly here at Daytona Toyota and throughout Southeast Toyota, first 4 years of 45,000 miles, whichever comes first, is going to have free maintenance on that new Toyota. All manufacturers do not do this. Secondly, another component is the cost of insurance. And it varies from manufacturer to manufacturer. First of all, Toyota spends over $9.8 billion a year, that's right, per year on research and development, which translates to safer cars. And most of our cars, I would say 90% of them are 5-star rated overall. And they lead in all of the categories in terms of side impact, frontal crash, in their respective categories. So what does that mean for you? Well, that means when you get to purchase that new Toyota, you may be saving $20, $25, upwards of $35 a month on insurance versus a competitor. That adds up. That adds up to $300 to $500 a year. And maybe that doesn't sound like a lot, but if it doesn't to you, you can drop by and give me $500. I can use it. But that's significant. So the cost of insurance varies across manufacturers, and Toyota has done a good job through research and development of developing safe cars and leading industry safety features. Toyota was the first to put 10 airbags in a sedan in the early 2000s in the Toyota Camry, and then everyone else kind of followed suit. And to this day, some manufacturers don't even put 10 airbags in their sedans. So just keep that in mind. Another thing is depreciation, and people really overlook depreciation when they're shopping for a car. Doesn't even come across their mind. Again, most people are looking for price. But what about after you've owned the car you purchased brand new for 7 years and you've put 100,000 miles on it. What is it worth? I would submit to you that with Toyota, generally speaking, our cars depreciate less than most automotive manufacturers. I'm standing behind a Tacoma here. This is a 2021 TRD 4x4 Sport with 50,000 miles on it. And the asking price on this vehicle is 38,000 miles. So, I mean, $38,000. So here you have a car that probably will sell for north of $36,000. 4 years old, or we'll say 3, but just about be 4 years old, with over 50,000 miles on it, and it's holding its value from the original price almost 70%, okay? 68, 70%. That's pretty darn good in the market. And the Tacoma, if you don't know, holds its value better than any other vehicle in the entire automotive industry, not just Toyota. But that's my point. So depreciation, yes, you can go down the street and get a car maybe for $1,500 cheaper, but then what do you lose after you've owned the car for 5 to 7 years? It can be thousands of dollars, okay? It can be more than the money you saved when you purchased the vehicle. And then lastly, fuel economy. Toyota has been a leading automotive manufacturer in fuel efficiency, and in fact, the top in terms of hybrid vehicles. Recently, Toyota did not go all in with fully electric vehicles, and now Toyota's in a sweet spot in terms of hybrid vehicles, and we have the largest fleet of hybrid vehicles in the industry. And so a lot of our cars, sedans I should say, are going to get over 40 miles per gallon taking regular gas. And fuel efficiency adds up. You know, you drive a car that's only getting 29, 30 miles per gallon versus driving a car every day that's getting 40 to 45, and in some case over 50 miles per gallon. That affects your wallet, okay? So to recap, price is not the only thing when you're purchasing a vehicle in terms of economics. There's also depreciation, there's also cost of maintenance, there's also fuel efficiency and cost of insurance. So I will submit to you that when you're doing your car shopping, please make sure you look at all of those attributes. And I know that Toyota will be number 1 or number 2 in all of those categories that I just mentioned. And again, quality varies across the automotive industry. I'm Farron Gallen at Daytona Toyota. Y'all have a great day.